All right. So we have for you today, Bill. Bill, how do you say your last name, man?
Eskildsen.
Eskildsen.
Correct.
Awesome. Wow.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that
Danish.
Swedish?
Danish.
Danish. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Um, so we got Bill on today, and Bill is going to talk about how he built his 3D printing business and how he makes money. And we're really excited to have you here. Again, for everybody watching, if you are on your Apple podcast or your podcast player, all the links are going to be in the show notes down below. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, it's in the description and the video down below. So Bill, let's get started here, man. So what got you started in all of this? Like, let's back up a little bit. How much are you making per month or per year on your business? Just a rough estimate is fine.
Right now, it's between 3,000 to 3,500 a month.
Damn.
I anticipate, and that's with very little effort, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And when I tell you the story of how we got to where we are, and how quick it's been, you'll understand. I can honestly see us making close to 45 this year.
Nice. That's awesome, man. So how'd you come up with, so what do you do? What do you sell exactly?
Okay. So let me start at the beginning, because
Sure, go ahead.
it's a fun story if I could.
Yeah.
For Christmas this past year, we're about to be empty nesters, my wife and I, and we're looking for new hobbies. So we thought, well, for Christmas, let's get a 3D printer and a laser engraver. Okay, so that's what we started with and started playing around with it. I was searching Thingiverse, downloading all this free stuff, printing this, that, just seeing what the printer could do. And then these silly dragons came along.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided finally, after about a month of avoiding them, let's print one and see what they're all about. And the first one I printed, it was just the regular dragon, flexi, or articulated. It was really cool. So I started printing a few more and a few more. And in February of this year, my wife went to a craft show to help her brother, who is a woodworker.
Mm-hmm.
And she decided to take what I had printed along with her, just to see what would happen. And within 2 hours, she sold all 20 that we had.
Wow. At what price point?
I'm sorry?
At what price point?
That one there, we had a 14-inch, and we were doing $25 a piece. And then we have a 24-inch that we were doing for $45 a piece.
All right, not bad. Not bad.
No. And so she called me. It was a 3-day show. So she calls me and she says, "Do you have any more?" I'm like, "Yes, I've got some more." So the next morning I drove the 3 hours to meet up with her and give her another 20. Show opened about 9 o'clock. By noon, we were sold out.
Nice.
And I thought, maybe we're on to something here. So, of course, the dragons, I purchased them, off of Colts 3D.
Mm-hmm.
So along with the purchase came the licensing to sell and all that. Since then, I become patrons. I'm patron of
on Patreon, right? All right.
Right, for Cinder 3D and
Cinderwing, yeah.
Cinderwing 3D and Flexi Factory and that. And that is what we sell.
Sweet.
I do online, word of mouth. I do craft shows, events. We've done very few of those. We're just starting to get ramped up. That happenstance show that my wife went to, by the time we left that Sunday, we had an additional 45, I think it's 45 or 50 custom orders prepaid for these dragons.
Holy shit. Congratulations, man.
Thank you. So that's kind of how it started. It was happenstance. We never really thought that we would start any kind of business from it.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to be just a hobby, something for us to fiddle around with. And it just kind of exploded. And now I'm up to 7 printers, and they go 24/7 to keep up with
Nice. So
production.
you invested the money back to
Of
make
course,
to
yes.
increase production.
Yeah,
All
I
right. And
had
what kind
to.
of machines do you have?
I have 5 Ender 3 Pros,
Mm-hmm.
and then I've got a CR10 V3
Mm-hmm.
and a Ender 3 V2.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So after that, so how did you get your first actual customers aside from the craft show that your wife was at? How did you get your first customers?
A lot of it, well, a lot of it was just word of mouth from the show,
Mm.
friends telling friends.
And then do you have
Uh,
your own Etsy shop now? Where are you selling?
I have an Etsy shop, haven't really done much with it. I haven't been able to quite get that all put together. I've been so busy printing.
Okay, so how are you
Uh,
selling currently?
on Facebook, I've got
Okay,
a Facebook store. Um, Eskildson Creative Works is the name of our business.
mm-hmm.
And we've got a Facebook page and a store on there. And then just word of mouth right now, between that and word of mouth.
Sweet, man. So after you got those first clients, those customers, what happened next?
It was just looking to the future, trying to figure out, okay, how are we going to manage this? Like I said, I immediately went back, invested in more machines, and I'm still not done. I'm going to end up getting some more.
Nice. That's
Just
how it starts, man. That's how it starts. I got
yeah,
6 machines, and that's only because that's what my space currently will allow. And that's just my FDM. I have some resin printers as well, but that's how it starts.
it is, and then you learn how to maintenance them. I've had broken belts. I've had about anything that could break on them. I've had breaks so far. When
Cool.
you're running them 24/7 and printing a lot, you're going to have issues. you know,
Yeah.
uh,
And so that brings me to my next question. What kind of struggles did you have when you first started?
when I first started, it was mainly just the learning curve of knowing, okay, how do I even use this thing? How do I even get it leveled? Because it always goes out of level. Uh,
Mhm. And do you feel like it was fairly easy getting over that learning curve?
for me, it kind of was. It didn't take very long to get it to where, I kind of knew what I was doing,
Hmm.
and the main thing is not giving up. You see so many people, they try 3, 4, 5 times and they throw the machine off to the side. They don't touch it for 5 years.
Hmm.
Uh, just be persistent, keep trying, you'll get it.
Yeah. I mean, it also depends on where they get the machine, right? There are places where
Oh
we're
yeah,
like, don't get it from that place, or don't get it from this place.
yeah,
And I always talk about tiny machines and how awesome they are with their customer service, and that they all the machines that come to you are all tested, and there's a sticker up, this is the person that tested it.
yeah,
So they have quality stuff.
yeah.
So currently, aside from selling prints, does the business make money in any other way? Like maybe design services? I know
I
you said
have
you guys do print services.
right, man. It's all been print so far. I have not had time. I want to learn how to design. I want to learn that aspect of it. But I've honestly have been so busy with the printing side that you know I just haven't had time to learn how to design it, because I do work a full-time job besides,
Yeah, which is
obviously.
great because while you're at work, the machines are printing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And it's
Yep.
it's, it's such a magical thing. I feel like we're living in, like, the age of the Jetsons, right? Where everything's just so high tech.
Oh,
Um,
100%.
so what's working today in terms of marketing? Like, how are you bringing in customers?
Marketing wise, keeping people active on Facebook has helped us. um trying to keep them interacting with us, showing what new things we have that we've printed, new filament that we get in, so the different colors and all that has helped us a lot. We get we introduce a new dragon and a new style and color. We immediately get messages, hey, I want to order one, I want two, I need one for my nephew. So for us, that's been mainly what we've been using, and we're working on getting an actual website up and going, which takes time.
Mhm.
The Etsy shop. I'm also have a shop on Depop. I don't know if
I don't know who that is, but we'll link that
it's,
in the show notes in the description below. Yeah.
yep. And just trying different things, different places. But word of mouth has been incredible.
There's nothing more
Dealing with,
powerful, to be honest.
yeah, I mean, we've built a relationship with one of the artisan groups here, and through that, we've met a gentleman who writes children's books. Okay.
Mhm.
And he's doing a stop motion film, I
Yeah,
believe is what
and they're
it's
going to be
called.
using you guys' stuff or what?
And he wants us to do the figurines for
Dude, that's awesome.
the film. So, it's all networking, making connections, and being persistent.
Yeah, and working with people who aren't your competitors, but who complement your industry, right? And the things that you do. Cool,
Exactly.
man. So what's next for you? What are you working on now? What are the plans for the future?
Um, we're just doing branding, merchandising, uh, expanding our product line, trying to get into some more festivals, and just having fun. Um, Honestly, the best part of all this, since we do mostly toys right now, is when a child comes up to our booth and has a huge smile on their face because of what they see.
Man, it's
You know,
priceless, isn't it?
it's amazing. It's awesome. You have
It
such a
is.
good feeling, and it's great. You got to enjoy what you're doing, otherwise there's no point in doing it.
I agree. I agree. So for those watching and for those listening, what is your number one tip for them?
Don't give up. Keep trying. The machines can be frustrating, but just keep trying, and just don't give up. That's all I can say. Just
Persistence, yeah? Persistence in the end,
persistence.
right?
You don't know what could happen. Take a chance, go out there, show off your stuff, and it may just explode.
All right. So, Bill, thank you very much for joining us. I really, really appreciate it. For all of you guys watching and all of you guys listening, again, if you guys are interested in learning more about using a 3D printer for a side hustle, or if you already have a 3D printer and you want to make a side hustle, visit me at 3dprinterprofits.com and listen to the masterclass. I do have a coaching program if you guys want to listen to that. And again, all the links for this show is going to be in the description below, including eBOP and everything else that Bill uses. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.
Thank you.